Uh, so, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, however you are. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope things are going swimmingly for you on this blue marble. Today, I woke up thinking about just the idea of being happy. It seems such a broad thing, and quite often seems like such a distant thing. Um, Quite often, if you can actually wish someone else happiness, like actually truly do it, it starts to generate some happiness. Now, of course, we're speaking in very, very broad strokes right now when it comes to happiness, but just generally taking it in as a thing. Uh, Quite often, people get extremely cynical when it comes to the idea of happiness. There are times when people are creating a false happiness and that happy, pleasant, happy, perky, all the time thing. Now, I have met actually truly happy, perky people who are really, truly that way. And at first, it's kind of scary. That certain kind of buoyance and joy of living and joy of life that you may not be uh, used to, even though you may be a happy, joyful person. It can be actually fun. Of course, I'm kidding with the scary part, but it is odd when you first meet a really, truly, truly happy person. But I've had the opportunity to hang out with some truly happy people throughout my life. I've seen it. It's a thing. It's not that they don't experience negativity or anything like that. They do. Many of them experience even more than the average person. What is it? What is it that is helping them? Well, again, broad strokes, but what helps some people, this is one of the things that I've actually heard on more than one occasion, is the joy that comes from giving, the joy that comes from actually helping others, the joy that comes from being support, being of service, can actually be a really beautiful thing that starts to get us out of our own way, so to speak. Getting us out of our own way. Moving forward, forward motion, sometimes gets stuck, and most of the time it's us. Now, we could blame it on other people, we could blame it on other things, but when you think about it, it all boils down to you and how you're dealing. Now, sure, it's true, sometimes folks are coming at you. Sometimes things are coming at you, people are coming at you, society and religion and all sorts of things might be coming at you. At the end of the day, you have the power to deal with those things how you choose to deal with them. In this time right now, what a year. And it continues. And in the midst of the cray-cray, there's also calmness, focus, and your ability to actually enhance or reconnect yourself with your own happiness by wishing it on other people, by helping, giving, whether it's actual things you're giving or it's energy you're giving, time you're giving, thoughts, prayers, whatever it is that you are giving. Giving can actually help enhance an inner sense of wellness, goodness, by wishing that for other people. So in this meditation right now, that's pretty much all we're going to do. Take a moment to sit down, comfortable, close your eyes, sit comfortably with your back straight as possible. Stretch a little bit here and there, close your eyes. Take a nice inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, and immediately think of that word happy. Even if you feel horrible right now, you might feel depressed, you might feel weird, you might feel uneasy, uncomfortable, you might feel completely comfortable. Whatever state you're in, keep that attention at the point between the eyebrows. Inhale and exhale. You're simply sitting and you're taking the time, you're setting that intention that for a moment, I'm just going to sit with the idea, the feeling, the thought of happiness. Relax your body to the best of your ability. Be aware of your feet, each toe, your ankles, calves, knees, thighs, your bum, your belly. Relax your belly. Lift your chest up a little bit, shoulders back, rotate backward, forward, and then backward, and then just relax your arms. Be aware of your shoulders. You're aware of your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your fingers. Keeping that attention at the point between your eyebrows. Another inhale. And exhale. Rest in this space for a bit. With your consciousness, your focus, your attention, still at that point between the eyebrows, resting in that space. Happiness. What does that look like? Actual happiness. What does it feel like? Giving. Think about those things you yourself could give that just might make another person happy. The first three people, actual people, who come to mind when you think of giving something. Rest your mind on each of those three people. And give to them in your mind what you would love to give to them. Not to make them happy, but to share happiness and expand the happiness that is already within them. This gesture has an energy to it. There's light within it. There's light behind it. There's forward motion. There's onward and upward clarity of happy. That's what we're thinking about. Happiness. Forward. Happiness up. Happiness permeating every fiber of everything. Just rest in that space and give. A nice inhale through the nose. Exhale. Happiness that your body works the way it does. Happiness with what you have. Happiness with your thoughts of happiness. Being and having happiness, you naturally give happiness. I am happiness, I have happiness, I give happiness. This is the mantra. This is the affirmation. I am happiness, I have happiness, I give happiness. Just repeat over and over out loud, and then softer, and into a whisper, then into the silence. Continue. When you continuously allow that affirmation to roll through your consciousness, silently, deeper and deeper, it starts to awaken things inside we may not have expected. And one of those things it can awaken in this particular instance is an expanding of happiness itself. I am happiness, I have happiness, I give happiness. I am happiness, I have happiness, I give happiness. I am happiness, I have happiness, I give happiness. I am happiness, I have happiness, I give happiness. I am happiness, I have happiness, I give happiness. I am happiness, I have happiness, I give happiness. Another nice inhale through the nose. Exhale. Rest in this space for as long as you have. For as long as you have. Just rest in that space. Allow those thoughts of true happiness to move through you and move outward from you. Rest in this space for as long as you have, as long as you like. Conscious relaxation that you've simply created for yourself in this moment. Rest in that space.